Welcome to the DMR, Daily Mass Review, where, I talk about the Mass. I mean, the name is deceptive. You think I'm just going to talk about the Catholic Mass. I am going to talk about that, specifically the Mass readings, usually, and reflect on those. But I'll talk about other Catholic things. Things are going on in the world, just Catholicism in general. It's a great thing to talk about, my favorite thing to talk about. I do it for a job, so I'm very passionate about that. If you're here for something else, I mean, you, you don't have to, torture yourself by watching something you don't want to watch. So if I see you complaining about it, you were warned in the intro video. Okay? I'm documenting it right now. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is James. I am a youth minister in the Archdiocese of Toronto. That's what I do for my job. Or I guess ministry would be my profession. I don't know if I'll always be a youth minister, but that's what I'm doing right now because God has called me to do ministry, and I love it. I'm also a husband and a father. I think those are the only things that I really need to put on my resume, because those are the things that are the most important to me, things that give me the most meaning in life. Of course, there are other things you'll probably learn about me by watching the videos, but you should go watch the videos and stop listening to me talk about myself. Okay? So, see you later. Why are you still here? Click the other videos. Stop listening to me. Okay, well, for people who actually stayed, let me tell you some other stuff about myself, a little bonus. I grew up in a Catholic family. We were not practicing very much when I was little. But as I grew up, my parents felt the need to go back into their faith because there were a lot of things that come up as a parent that take a lot of faith to get through, and so that started to inspire them to come back. Finally came to head when I was in my first communion, and they didn't really know how to answer the questions that I was asking about my faith, right? And that process that started from before started to come to a head. Eventually, my mom went on a pilgrimage to Medjugorje, came back, whole family became super, super religious, like overnight, and snap your fingers. So that was pretty crazy. That was a lot to take in as a kid. That we were, kind of just moving along with life, and then all of a sudden we were moving along with life, but God had to be a part of that. So it was a bit of a shock, but I owe my parents a lot for raising me in a family like that. And then, I went through my teenage years, did a lot of stupid stuff, did a lot of teenage stuff, teenage boy stupid things. And then around when I was 17, I was confronted with the issue that, God loves me. It was a problem because if God loves me, then I kind of have to love God. You can't ignore it. It just came a point in my life where I couldn't ignore reality any longer, that God loved me and I need to do something about it. So that kind of propelled my life in the trajectory it went on after that. I, became very involved in my faith. I met my future wife, started dating her. I got into university, hated it, decided I was going to do ministry for the rest of my life, and then I did that. Years later, here I am, married, very happily, with a baby on the way at the time of recording this video. Who knows, it could come out the baby could come out, not the video, the baby could come out before this video is produced. But that's basically all you need to know about me. If you're still here and still haven't clicked away to another video, I really congratulate you. I do not think that I am interesting enough to have garnered your attention for this long, but I will take it as a incredible compliment that you're still here. But yeah, go away. Go watch the other videos. They're much more interesting than this one. You can actually hear things about Jesus instead of just me. He's a cool guy. I promise. So yeah, thank you for watching.